What's the latest and the greatest, everybody? My name is JBlitz34 and welcome to Season 3 of the DBL League. I am your returning champion of Season 2, JBlitz34. It is Week 1. We are going up against Jose and the Seadras, who has a very, very powerful and scary team to deal with. Well, just for my team, he has a scary team to deal with. But overall, that Mega Metacham is a real threat. But he has Gothitelle, Scolipede, Grand Bull, Mega Metacham, Hippowdon, and Mandibuzz. As for me, I have Mismagius, Liepard, Mega Manectric, Alamamola, Landorus T, and Celebi. So without further ado, let's get into this battle. I believe this will be not a very long battle, but a very, I guess, how would I describe it? It's an uphill battle from the start, for me. As you can see, he led off with Mandibuzz, I led off with Mismagius. I was not expecting the Mandibuzz lead at all, so a very good lead on his part. I really thought he was going to lead off with Hippowdon and set up rocks. If I were to lead off with Landorus T instead of Mismagius, I could have went for a Stone Edge and possibly knocked this thing out, because judging by his team, this Mandibuzz is probably specially defensive instead of physically defensive if he has that, when he has that Hippowdon. But here I'm going to switch out into Shikaku, which is Landorus T, get that Intimidate off. He's going to knock off right here, but that's okay. I just have the Rocky Helmet on, so he's going to take some damage. And right here, I figured he's not going to stay in with Mandibuzz. He's got to switch out. He has lefties, which is kind of standard for a wall. So I'm just going to go ahead and set up my rocks. So he's going to go out and switch into Nada, which is going to be his Hippowdon. Kind of figured that right off the bat. Didn't want any part of that Stone Edge if I have it. So here goes the rocks. Get that on his side of the field. Now there are very crucial points in this battle that really made a difference in terms of the full outcome, but not, I guess, the overall outcome. Is what I'm saying is gonna be. It would have been a closer match if some of the things that happened in the battle actually went a little my way, as you're gonna see in a bit. But he's gonna set up his rocks. I switch out an Onion to Celebi. Here I have a few choices. I know he's gonna switch out. So one, I have Leech Seed, and two, I have Future Sight. And I brought Future Sight just to get some more chip damage on mods when they come in, especially if he brings in that Scolipede and the Future Sight would hit him. That would take down a big threat against my team. But he's going to go into Cookie, his Gramble, get an Intimidate off, which is kind of good because I didn't really set up Celebi that well. I admit, I didn't set up Celebi that well. I really didn't provide a good moveset for him. I had Leech Seed, Seed Bomb, U-Turn, and Future Sight. I should not have brought Seed Bomb. I should have brought a maybe a special move against that Hippowdon. But it is what it is. Or I should have brought Psychic for the freaking Scolipede, but I didn't. So I'm gonna go for a U-turn, get up out of here, and switch out into my physically defensive wall, which is going to be Alamamola, who is a great defensive wall. So I get hurt by rocks. He goes for Toxic. Hands avoids the attack. So we didn't say that mattered. Because Hands doesn't have a very good special attack anyways. But I do outspeed this Grand Bull. As you can see right there, I got the lefty recovery first before him. So that means I outspeed. Very, I guess, not very good information. But if I get a burn here, then it mattered. And I don't get the burn. Unfortunate. But he's going to go for a Toxic. He's going to land this time. Hands is going to take some damage overall, but I do have the Regenerator ability, so it is totally fine. And he takes the Future Sight hit. Lefty recoveries. Now here's one of the things that I was talking about earlier that really didn't go my way, and it sucked that it didn't go my way. So I'm going to just go for a straight up Scald. I'm going to try to take out this Gramble. Here's the Scald. And he lives probably on 1 or 2 HP, and now unnecessary damage that I took. And not only that, it gives him an opportunity to switch out and preserve this and later switch it in to get a free switch in, which truly stings. But hey, just go for another Scald, get damage, chip damage on anything that wants to come in, which is probably gonna be, I believe he went out into the Mandibuzz. Yeah, went out into the Mandibuzz. And maybe I should have done something else here. I should have went for a Toxic. I didn't get the burn, which sucks. But I switch out here fearing the knockoff. I switched out fearing the knockoff. I should not have done that. I should have stood in and went for a Toxic to try to dwindle this Mandibuzz down, which, if I did go for a Toxic, would have mattered in the end. But I didn't. I do get an Intimidate off on him with Shikaku's Intimidate. I was fearing the knockoff, so if he did go for it, he would have done little damage because I don't have an item anymore. So instead he goes for a Roost, gets a full recovery, and now he withdraws. And I'm predicting that he's going to go into his Cookie. Not even predicted Cookie, I actually predicted the Nada. But he goes out into the Cookie, and this is what I'm talking about. He gets that free switch because he preserved the Grand Bull. That Scald, not knocking him out, that mattered. But now here comes Paige, and I was not expecting this at all. It is Choice Scarfed. A Choice Scarf got the tail. I don't think this crit mattered either way. He took me out with Hidden Power Ice. I don't think the crit mattered. Got the tail has a high special attack. I didn't even damage count that, but I don't think it mattered. Now I'm gonna go back into Oz, because here's the reasoning. He is Choice Scarfed, so I could get a free Nasty Plot off. Mandibuzz comes in. Now if I had Toxic on this Mandibuzz, I could have went for a Nasty Plot, which I did here. I do have leftovers on my Mismagius, so I'll recover a bit of HP. And I do have Dazzling Gleam, so I'm at +2. So after Stealth Rocks and after some Toxic damage for 2 turns, this Dazzling maybe would have knocked it out. But instead, no. He lives and Mandibuzz, and the one mon I needed to actually stay alive in this match is gone. Yay. Oh man. And right there it was just like, ugh, that was a crushing blow. So I'm gonna go into Yumi, I'm gonna Mega Evolve, and I'm gonna go for a Hidden Power Ice. And the reason I'm gonna go for a Hidden Power Ice and not a Volt Switch or anything like that, because of Nada. If Nada comes out, I get, I think, 40% damage on it, I think. And I'm a modest Mega Manectric too. That means it's Nada, this thing is a wall. Hippowdon is a straight wall. The reason why it wasn't an OU to begin with from X and Y, I have no idea. It should have been OU from the start. Instead it was UU. That thing was a monster in UU, especially with all the freaking stall teams in that tier. But wasn't able to take it out. I could have, I should, I played really defensive this game. I played really defensive, really super safe. I didn't go for many risks. I did go for the risk with Oz, but I should have taken more. You gotta take a risk. What's the saying? You gotta risk a biscuit? I don't know. Screw it. I didn't take a risk. It really cost me. And that needs to change. I need to go back to my old aggressive self, which got me the championship in Season 2. So he's going to switch out. I'm going to go for a Future Sight. He's going to go on to Rings his Scolipede. And I was really surprised about that. He probably thought I was going to go for a Grass type move. And that's the thing. If I would have went for a Psychic, if I would have brought Psychic instead of Seed Bomb, then maybe I would have been able to take out this Scolipede. But no, I brought the Seed Bomb, which didn't make sense because Hippowdon is a physically defensive wall, and Seed Bomb is a physical move. So, not much sense, is there? Now he's gonna switch out, go out into Mandibuzz, while I switch out. Right? I switch out and I go out into Hands. And the stealth rock damage that did not take out the Mandibuzz cost me. And because I guess he has Overcoat, Sandstorm doesn't hurt him. So now he has Mandibuzz here. And it's gonna roost up. He's gonna roost up. Or he defogged. Yeah, that's right, he defogged. And that mattered. Because my rocks are gone now, and my rock setter is not alive. Shukaku is dead. So yeah, there's a bit frustrating moments in the match for me when I saw all these where he lives on 1, 2, buckle my shoes, 3, 4, and it shut the door on my win. So yeah, so down goes his Mandibuzz to Hands. Hands actually took out 2 months? No. I don't know what Stealth Rock would have been counted. But Rob's girlfriend, his Mega Medicham, comes on out. Mega evolves, and here comes a fake out. Standard fake out. I believe it's fake out. Well, standard would be fake out, Zen Headbutt, high jump kick, and ice punch. And I think he probably maybe brought fake out, psycho cut, maybe drain punch, not high jump kick, and ice punch. But yeah, now I'm in a bind. Just gotta let Hands go down here, because Psycho Cut would have taken out anything else on my team. I could have went out into Lightbird, which I do here. I go into Toulouse, the Lightbird, and I was really again just playing safe. Here I just went for an Encore. Maybe I should have went for a Thunder Wave. But he's gonna set up his rocks, and I know he's gonna set up his rocks. Man, should have just went for a knockoff. But here now I go for a knockoff. I am Life Orb. That actually did a lot of damage. Here comes the Stealth Rocks. Bam. Stealth Rocks are on my side of the field now, and he has no rocks, so that freaking Scolipede gets a free switch in, no damage taken. So there's an Encore. I'm going to go for another Stealth Rock, but it failed because Encore did its thing. Now Toulouse, I gotta keep around. I have to keep Toulouse around. I have Encore and Thunder Wave on Toulouse. I'm going to go out into Yumi here. Get an Intimidation off. I'm going to go for a Hidden Power Ice. I gotta make sure that I keep Toulouse for that Thunder Wave. So make sure I can take out that Scolipede by slowing it down so that speed boost doesn't matter. Now he's going to switch out, go out into Rob's girlfriend. And I believe I just went for a Hidden Power Ice, which really does a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. Sandstorm subsides. A fake out's going to come right now. Cannot risk a fake out. Cannot. So now Anya's going to come in. He's going to go for a fake out. No, he actually switches out. He double switched on me. Went out to Nada Nada. He probably thought I was going to go for a Volt Switch. Or maybe he... Yeah. I don't... Oh, okay. I totally forgot that part. But he goes on to Nada Nada. Nada Nada does not have leftover recovery, so that is great. He's going to withdraw him. Probably go back out into... He goes down as a Scolipede. As I go for a Future Sight. Opposing Rings is buffeted by the Sandstorm. Now, this was the most, I want to say irritating thing about this. But he's going to go for a Mega Horn here. And Mega Horn has an 85% accuracy. Or 80%. One of the two. He hits the first one. Down goes Onion. Onion's not taking that. Grass, Psychic. Gone. So I'm going to go out into Toulouse now. Because he has Black Sludge. And You know what? I didn't notice that he wasn't speed boost. I don't think he was speed boost. Was he? He wasn't speed boost, was he now? Did I miss that during the battle? Yeah, but I get a T-Wave off of him. He breaks through Para, and he lands a Mega Horn. Take out Toulouse. Toulouse! No! He is not speed boost. How did I miss that? I could have just went out to Mega Man Electric, gone for a flamethrower. He would have brought out his maybe Got the Tail or his Metacham. Go for a fake out. I could have gone. Oh my gosh, the match would have been done. This match would have been over if I would have seen that, but I didn't see it. Oh, if I would have seen that, flamethrower would have been able to knock out the Scolipede. I would have came in, then he probably would have came in maybe Mega Metacham or a his Hippowdon. HP Ice would have done damage. Mega Metacham, no, Fake Out would have still taken out Toulouse. Or maybe not. I don't know, Sucker Punch would have knocked out Got the Tail. And possibly Mega Metacham. I'm not going to count that because I don't want to know. But that's going to be the battle. I unfortunately, I take the L for week 1. But his team practically count him. Dang, Scolipede did not have speed boost. Oh, that's gonna haunt me forever now. How did I not see that? Well, we have 1 loss, but it's still week 1. We have a bunch of other weeks to go, and you're returning champ. It's not gonna go down lightly. I expect to be champion again, but there's a lot of other good battlers out there. But that's gonna do it for week 1 of the season 3 DBL League. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Catch you later.